I'm not exaggerating when I say that my life literally used to revolve around alcohol. I would drink pretty much 7 days a week. I'd wake up every morning telling myself, okay, I need to have an alcohol-free day. I'm not going to drink today. But then by around 11 o'clock, I'd start thinking about drinking again. Should I drink? Should I not drink? What should I drink? How much should I drink? And then as the day went on, my willpower would kind of fizzle out. And by around 3 o'clock, I'd usually be planning to stop at the store to get some wine if I didn't have any, or planning to go out to happy hour with friends, or just thinking about my evening wine ritual. And of course, every time I would set out to have just a couple of drinks so that I wouldn't be hungover the next day. But more often than not, I would drink well beyond that and wake up the next morning feeling frustrated with myself again, saying, okay, I'm going to have an alcohol-free day. I'm not going to drink today. But then the cycle just continued. It was really, really hard for me to have even one alcohol-free day. I would usually try to force one here and there, just to allow my body to take a break from drinking, or I would be super hungover to the point where the thought of drinking just made me super sick. Maybe I was throwing up. My body would hurt so bad from hangovers. But then usually within a day or two, I'd be back at it again. And I was stuck in this cycle for nearly 10 years. And the truth is that I really desperately wanted to be a moderate drinker. I wanted to be someone who could enjoy a couple of drinks a couple of nights a week without fearing that I was going overboard. I had friends who were moderate drinkers, and we'd go out and I'd see them enjoy a cocktail, maybe two, but then stop after that. Or I'd see them sip on drinks at parties and not guzzle it like I was. And I'm like, what the heck? Why can't I be like that? How can they be such a normal drinker? But for so long, I really struggled to moderate my drinking. And so I thought my only option was to quit drinking. And so I would try that, and I would fail at it over and over again. I would make it maybe a couple of days, couple of weeks, or even a couple of months. But then eventually I would just be thinking about drinking and feeling so frustrated that I couldn't drink, or I wasn't allowed to, that I would end up relapsing again, and the cycle just continued. This went on for nearly 10 years until I learned about an alternative treatment that has been around for nearly 30 years, but a lot of people don't even know it exists. It's called the Sinclair Method. And this treatment is what's known as a harm reduction treatment protocol, meaning it doesn't require people to quit drinking alcohol, because what it does is it gradually allows people to regain control over their drinking over a period of time. It helps to eliminate alcohol cravings. It starts to give people an off switch when they drink, so they no longer binge drink. And it helps to allow people to have alcohol-free days that don't feel as forced or white-knuckled. To learn more about this treatment, check out the link in my bio.